Hello there, I'm here to give you a little video on using different strategies for English as additional language learners or also other students that you may teach in your classroom. So today's lesson is on the theme of rich vocabulary. We want to have a rich vocabulary in our classrooms, and that is very important in the development of language. So you might choose different words when you're trying to teach different lessons. But during your lesson, you want to teach words that the students don't know. And some words they might find very common. So example of the word hand. Some words might be very easily taught. So you want to pick words that you can get the most beneficial product from. Some words you won't use very much. So you want to stay away from those words. So you want to find words that you can get the most usage from. So today I picked the word transparent, that we're going to see how we can use this new word and apply it into many strategies. So what you want to do when you're learning different words, have different examples of what these are. So transparent, I have a couple examples here. So here is an example of something that's transparent, and you want to talk about if something is transparent, letting light go through. So visuals are very important when you're teaching these lessons. So here's another example, a bottle that can help learn these words. However, you also want to have student engaged, and one way to do that is to use cards. So I made a card that has the word transparent, and on the other side is non-transparent. So you can use these cards for all students to respond to questions about materials that are transparent. So here's a couple more examples. So if I had this item for them, so then each student could have a card and then they could respond to which they thought. And as a teacher, I can look around the classroom and see if students in the classroom are understanding that. Other thing that you want to do is you want to have some different examples. So far I've had containers. So this would also be an example that's something that's transparent, but it's a container. So I also want to choose other materials. So here's an example of a CD. So I want to give lots of wait time, let my students think about what this material is, and then respond with their card. So here is another item that is transparent. And lastly, video case. So here's an example. Give wait time, let the students think, can light pass through this, and let them respond. And then by looking around at the cards, I can see if they are understanding what this word means. You can also teach meanings of affixes, such as the prefix trans, or suffixes to change the meaning, such as transparency. Another use is pre-teaching some of these words in other subjects. So example, transparency, or being transparent, might be a science word. So this is a time where you can pre-teach some of these words, and that will benefit in other subjects. So one word can transform into many strategies to teach a new word. So let's review on how we can do this. So with the word transparent, we want to have rich vocabulary, and that's beneficial to all students. We want to use visuals. We want to use cards. We want to break down words into their root words and prefixes and suffixes, and that will help when they're learning other words that has the same prefix or the same suffix. And that also, the other last strategy is pre-teaching these vocabulary words that's beneficial in other subject areas. So today's theme was rich vocabulary and the many strategies that you can use new words in your classrooms. So thank you. Have a good night.